Today is finally the day we open the doors of the Newman after 5 years of blood, sweat and tears getting the place built. And I think something I want to say to everyone watching this who is in Fitzrovia is thank you. Hi, I'm Alex Drown. I'm the Director of Sales here at the Newman Hotel in Fitzrovia. When it comes to the neighbourhood, when it comes to Fitzrovia, we are a company that were founded in Fitzrovia, wanted to add to this area. Not gentrify it, but really add to this area. We started by walking around the area and we researched the history. We looked at characters that had lived here, both past and present, from the writers that lived here to in the 60s, Paul McCartney or Jimi Hendrix, they all lived around this area as well. That ability of bringing a bit of joy to both the neighbours of the neighbourhood and international guests travelling in. It's something that's so refreshing. It's something that we will remember, and it's something that we have that ability to create such unique experiences. Whilst, yes, London is a very big city. It's got a lot of hotels. It's something that here at the Newman, we're trying to do something slightly different.
Hello, my name is Sandia. I'm the head of rooms here at the Newman Hotel. Construction started around about 4 years ago. In terms of the concepts of the rooms, I think they are very specific to the location of where we're at, which is Fitzrovia. The hotel in itself was born from a love of Fitzrovia. Whilst we're in central London, we're next to Oxford Circus, we're next to Tottenham Court Road. Actually, this has very much a neighbourhood feel, and I walk past people every single day on my journey to work that I recognise day in, day out. They either live here or work here, and it's just a little niche of London that you just don't get. In terms of the rooms, the designs and the interiors, it was done by a company called Linden Almond. They were given the plot to go and build a lovely hotel, but inspired by Fitzrovia. And they took several inspirations from different buildings, different people that lived and worked in this area. My favorite piece personally is all of the sinks that we have in the bathrooms that are made from one piece of marble. The design of them is very specific because they come from an inspiration behind Shropshire House, the balconets that they have on the facade of their buildings. You'll see a lot of inspiration from different characters. Nancy Cunard is definitely one of them. You will have a look at some of the triangular patterns that we have on our rugs, or even downstairs at the front in the reception, where we have a lovely, beautiful art piece on our ceiling. She used to wear these very big, chunky African-inspired bangles, and then they inspired the bedposts. It's a big inspiration from people like Nancy Cunard, or even Virginia Woolf as well, who inspired some of the names of the areas that we have within the hotel. So whether that's Talon, which is our event space, or Angelica as well, which is our Brasserie restaurant.
Hi, I'm Christian, Executive Chef of the Newman Hotel. I like to think of produce as a mission. You cannot survive going solely in one direction. It's a mission to get to the produce where you show respect for the environment, for the producer, and then in turn, the respect is then given to the customer. And you can't solve it all in a day, but what you can do is make steps towards that. I think what we bring is a culmination of many aspects. One is quality of food, quality of service, great price point, beautiful surroundings. And I think once you put those together in Fitzrovia, there we've got something which doesn't exist.
For Brasserie Angelica, we wanted to have a separate entrance and an identity to the Newman Hotel. In fact, I wanted people who came to the Brasserie to look down and go, oh, is there a hotel here? As opposed to a hotel going, oh, that's the restaurant, in a purely selfish way.
People, they're not looking for a heavier style meal anymore. They want something a little bit light, a little bit more thoughtful. When that plate goes in front of them, they want to feel a sense of anticipation, a sense of joy. I think a sense that somebody has put some effort and thought into what is going in front of them, whether it's the cost of it, whether what it looks like, the quality of the ingredients. And people can tell now. And I think that needs to shine through. And if people can see that, they're going to have a good time and they're going to come back. And if we can provide that, then that, for me, that's what it's all about.
I think there are a lot of different elements that contribute to making the Newman Hotel a fantastic place to come to. But I personally think that our gem really is the wellness floor. There are very few hotels out there that would have given the square footage that we have given to the wellness floor. It takes up an entire floor of the building. So whether that's from our gym space, whether that is to our treatment rooms, to the wet and experience areas, or also to the fact that we've got, as I mentioned before, the sauna and the ice plunge pool up in our penthouse. So the concept of bringing wellness across the entire hotel, I think, is unique in itself. And as you go through the wellness floor, we also then have our experience area, which has focused once again on the contrast therapy. So we have a lovely sauna. We've also got our experience showers. We also have our steam room, as well as our halotherapy room, which is a medicated halotherapy room. Our wellness floor, I think, is beautifully appointed in terms of the architecture and interior design behind it as well. And that also goes to show that when we look at the bars, we've also tried to curate items that are low and no alcohol as well. So we don't want to just focus on heavy drinking, and that I think is something that people are being more and more conscious about nowadays.
Well, it all comes to a man called Crowley. Alistair Crowley, yes. Hi, I'm Massimo, General Manager of the Gambit Bar, the cocktail bar at the Newman Hotel here in Fitzrovia. In Gambit, the design is being inspired by Alistair Crowley. Alistair Crowley was a prominent figure in Fitzrovia during the early 20s, 30s, that era. He was, how can I say, involved with black magic, religion, esotericism, and all this kind of occult stuff that were going back in the time. Now you can see that because on the floor of Gambit there are all these symbols that are part of this religion. When we took inspiration from him, beside the symbol, we also wanted to use all the interior design, all these elements that come from that era. So when we design our menu here at Gambit, we try to select and to adhere of our principle of sustainability. Therefore, we select many of the spirit that you can find from UK. Of course, it wasn't always possible, but we try to adhere it as much as we could. For instance, when it comes to whiskey, our biggest selection has to be Scotch because they come from UK. Our selection of gin, 90% of them are from UK. We obviously want to include some of those products that we really like, that we really find add value onto our menu. And of course, in that case, we are willing to take a detour from our sustainability manifesto. Otherwise, we're trying to adhere to what is from UK. It's really important that we can connect with the community. At the end, we want the community to feel welcome here. We want this bar to be the bar for everyone in the neighborhood. In order to do that, we decided to collaborate with some of the business around us. One of them is the Gibson shop. He offers visibility to the not so well-known artists. So we're going to take the emergent people starting from the Fitzrovia neighborhood, and we're going to offer them a stage where they can perform. I want people to leave this place and tell themselves, I can't wait to get back there again. I want to taste those amazing drinks. I had so much fun. I met these incredible people that are living in the area that I would never have met otherwise.
When locals walk in for the first time, I really want them to, firstly, understand why we've brought this concept to Fitzrovia and why they have very kindly been so patient with us. We've tried to engage with as many of the local neighbours as possible and have kept them part of this journey throughout. But I really want them to see the success that both they have contributed to and the inspiration that they've given us. I really want them to see that front and centre as soon as they walk through the hotel doors, and also see themselves in the hotel as well.
It's been very important for us to connect with the local area in terms of the photography that we have in our corridors, the illustrations, the arts that we have on our walls. The first event that we ever hosted for the hotel was actually for our neighbours that live and work in the area. So whether it's hosting a party, showcasing local businesses, making sure that we are partnering with local businesses and give them opportunities to grow with us, I think that is one thing that will set us apart from potentially a bigger chain or corporate hotel, where the locality does not matter as much as it does in the Newman.
We talk a lot about our tagline, which is meet your new old friend. And what I mean by that is whilst we are new, whilst we're shiny, whilst we're functional, you feel like this place could have been here 100 years ago. And what I want after I'm long gone, that it's still a place that you want to go to. And it's creating that essence of becoming part of the community. I feel the way we've positioned it, it will stand the test of time as well.